I am back today to share a video with you. If you follow my channel, you know that I use a big work planner and I do lots of planning in my big work planner. And so what I did today was just pull, it's current, it's in a current year, but it's pieces that I know I will not be using. Actually, a friend of mine had purchased the seasonal big work planner. We were shopping one day and she found a different undated planner that she liked better. And so I brought it home, dated it for her, put her name in it, put some stickers in it for her. And she said, just keep the guts. I don't want the guts, keep them. So I'm pulling a November. And the reason that I am pulling, number one, I know I'm not going to use this. And then I want to demonstrate for you today how to use classic size stickers in a big planner and make them work for you. Lots of people, myself included, when I first purchased a big, I thought I had to have only big stickers, and we all know that there's just not the demand for Happy Planner stickers in the big size. And so I just want to share with you today how I have made classic size stickers work for me in the big planner. And I thought I would share, and I know, let me check my screen, I know that I mostly use on the monthly and this planner that I'm working with. These are not stickers. These were already pre-printed on the page. And this one denotes that that daylight savings time ends on November 3rd, and that Veterans Day is on November 11th, and that Thanksgiving is on November 28th. And so one of the ways that I like to, and I'm just using things that I already have out on my desk. You guys know that I am in the process of moving everything out of my studio/office and getting ready for a remodel. And so quite literally there are a hodgepodge of stickers and washi all over the place. So I'm just going to use things that are already on my desk, and none of this is going to match. So one of the ways that I make stickers work for me in the monthly is I will cut pieces of washi and I will lay the washi, and I'm just going to show you for example. And I will lay washi down. And I know you can't really tell that that's a dovetail, but it's a dovetail in there. So I will lay washi down, and I'm going to use some stickers from this sticker book that I'd put together when I very first started planning, and that was back when we had literally, I don't know, at the time that I started planning, I'm wanting to think at the time I started planning, we just had the snap-in packs like this, and then maybe within 6 months to a year after I started planning was when the first value packs came out. And so I put the first couple value packs I had. If you notice, you can tell they're really old because they had this style hole in them. So one thing that I will do, back to what I was talking about, I'm just going to use a bunch of old stickers, so I'm rattling today. So one thing that I will do is I'll put down washi, and then I may layer up a quote. Like this is a small quote. Typically this would fit in a classic size box, but if you layer it up with washi, well, that's not really a good example because the washi isn't long enough. So I'm just going to move the washi down. Or actually, let's do this. Let's go ahead and put the sticker down. And of course, you all know me and my obsession with not having stickers crooked. And I know I need to get over that. I know I need to get over that. And then you can layer the washi up right beside it. Well, that's crooked. And again, this probably will not look as good as it would if you were color coordinating. I am just reiterating here that I'm using things that are already on my desk. So there's some washi, and you could actually even layer that, sorry if I'm out of frame, you can actually even layer that with a small circle, or you could put in, I'm looking for like, and a header sticker could say literally anything. This one in particular that I'm trying to pull out of my book says today. And so you could layer that over. You could layer it, and I'm just trying not to cover up my number, so you could layer it over that way. Or you could come over and have that notch. You know how the new stickers for the classic and the big have the notch cut out in them, and you could layer up like that. So that's a way that you could use stickers and washi to fill up space in a monthly. Another way that I use stickers to fill up space in my monthly is I will just use a sticker like a colorful box or a quote sticker that has the box already cut out. For example, my mom pack is here. Let me see if there's any of those in the mom pack, so I can show, if you're a newbie, I can show you what I'm referring to, and there isn't. Hang on one second, guys. So what I'm referring to right now, and I know there's some in this book, this is the Empowering Woman. And while I'm trying to find a sticker like I'm talking about, I'll let you know that I picked out my paint colors today. So my studio / office / planner area it's going to have a color now, and it is going to be called Dover White. Well, you would think of all these hundreds of stickers I have lying on my desk, I could find what I am looking for. So I am super excited about, oh, right here's one, for example. See how this sticker has the little notch cut out? It's a classic size. That would fit right in here also. I'm looking to see if there's one that I could sacrifice. And since this is a new sticker pack, I don't know that I could sacrifice one. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll pull this one up and show you what it looks like, and then we'll put it back down on the page. And I had someone who asked me a question in my last video wanting to know why I put the sticker on my hand and rub it. And the reason I do that is it's the same thing that, according to Ellie and lots of other planner babes, do with wax paper. It just removes some of the adhesive, and it allows the sticker to become more repositionable. So this is a classic size. However, I can use it just like that in my big monthly planner. Isn't that fabulous? And then you just kind of space it out so that it's spaced evenly and it fits just perfectly. You can do that with colorful boxes, and see how easy that peeled off? It didn't tear the sticker and it did not tear the page. And then when I put it back in the sticker pack, I don't have to worry about it tearing back any of the other sticker, because well, hopefully it will re-stick. to the sticker pack. There we go. So another way that I will use classic size stickers. Now I'm going to have to move this mass pile. I'm all over the place today and I apologize. So another way is I will use stickers like this, and these are pretty old. If you guys remember, I think these stickers actually came out of this pack. I just had an avalanche fall over here beside me. These came out of a pack that was called, and I had them mixed in here with these, and it was, these were called colorful stickers. What were these called? No, Happy Day. These were called no, this wasn't Happy. Was this Happy Day? They were like, it was pages that color coordinated. Maybe it was called Happy Day. Anyway, so I will use these and put them down, and for example, that would be a way that I would note meetings or appointments for that day. So those are some ideas as to how you can use classic size stickers in a big monthly view. So now I'm just going to flip over, and this is a vertical big, and I'm going to show you some ways that you can use stickers from classic for a vertical. And I'm going to go ahead, I think what I'm going to do is, I'm going to pull this out. Now keep in mind the colors don't match, but that's okay. We're just using this for an example. So one of the ways that I would use this is, I could pull out a full box pattern sticker, and I could layer it, and you can see the difference in size. Now this sticker that I'm putting down is classic size, and then this is big. So if you have only planned in classic, or you have only planned in mini, and you have no idea how much writing space or decorative space that the big gives you, there's a for reference. This is classic size and this is big. Now the reason I choose a big planner is it fits what I need for work. It totally fits what I need for work. There are many days that, I mean, like literally I could fill all of this up with no decoration. So that's why I choose a big. People who like to decorate a lot, but you would only need maybe one box area for your schedule, this is perfect for people who like to decorate a lot. So back to how we would layer them here. So this has lots of color in it, and there's a couple different ways. I could use a quote and put in there. I could use a box quote and put in there, or if I needed to make it decorative yet functional, I could choose to put in a box that has lines on it. And the reason that I'm going to drop this down a little, I still want to be able to see some of the decorative sticker there. That allows it to still be a functional box. This allows it to be decorative. And then I could also put in, but when you're decorating, this box is red. I have a red sticker here. I don't want all of that red together. So what I'm going to do is choose this purple that says Always Be Happy. And I'm going to pop that, layer that in, Always Be Happy. And now I have decorative and functional in this same box. And everything is offset. This box even comes into Tuesday. And the reason that this box comes into Tuesday is I have all of this space. So I can actually still, this can continue to be decorative, or this can become, I can put banner in here. I can put to-do bullets in here, checklists. And something that I love about the checklist is I can have this checklist right down the side. I really don't want to cover up the red. I could actually let this checklist come right down the side there if I wanted it to come down the side. That's very crooked. I could let it come right down that side if my checklist was going to be little. Otherwise, I could have here is a header that says remember. Here's a header that says remember. And then I can put a checklist right under my header that says remember. And now I have functional remember and I have checklist. I can also, another fun way to use these boxes, and I think I'm going to use this diagonal one. A way that I like to use these boxes is you can put them right in the middle and have something functional on each side. For example, and I'm going to show you something, well, I'll show you something different with the other one. So I could put this in the middle. And let's say I wanted to put a quote in with this one, and I'm going to drop it down. I want a quote in with this one, but I want this box to be functional. So what I can do over here is put in at the top and don't ask me why, I just seem to be able to get stickers more straight when I turn them upside down like this. I don't really know why, but so that's a way that you can make a cluster, and you use your full box decorative sticker with a quote, and you just turn that one horizontally, a quote, and a functional sticker. So that's another way that you can use them. Love, love, love them. And then I'm going to pop over to this page, and I'm going to show you another something fun. You guys know that I love to dovetail. So when you have a decorative full box, lay it down on your hand or your wax paper, or if you have a clear sticker sheet, like a finished sticker sheet, a sticker sheet out of one of your books like this that you've already used all the stickers on, and you peel everything off. Lots of people use that as a loading page. Whichever way you want to do it, you just pinch one end together like this. Notice I did not crease it, I just pinched it. And I do not want this to be a very deep dovetail that starts way back. I want it to be a wide dovetail. So I'm starting down here, and all I'm going to do is just barely come in and clip that out. And see how that dovetailed? So another fun way that you can use these is you can put your dovetail, and depending on where you want to put it, it can go right in the center of the box. It can go over here. I am lining it up against this edge because I'm going to come in and put a quote, but I'm layering my quote up. And I'm going to let the quote come off. And there's two dovetails, except that is crooked. And I didn't stick it down on my hand. You guys get the idea. You guys get the idea. So there's another fun functional way. But this piece that you just cut off is fabulous, which this is not a good piece to show that with. And I would need a different piece to show that with. You can use that as a little flag at the top of your page. And the reason why I say that is not a good piece to show that with, if I had, and I keep losing my sticker book. If you guys can only see what my office looks like at the moment, I mean quite literally, like I said, I have been moving out, and it is a mad mess in here. So, for example, I'm a sticker hoarder, and I keep thinking, man, why do I want to use one of those? Because if I use one of those, then it means I'm not going to be able to use it. So I'm going to demonstrate that again with the sticker that you can see. So this is the tip that you would cut out, okay? And this is what it would look like at the top of your page. Or it could be, let's go ahead and stick it down so we can move it. It could be at the top of your page, or the top of your box, and see how that just gives a little something, and then you put bullets down by there. Or another way to use that, instead of at the top of your page, is put a header at the top of your page. I'm going to have to get a new set of tweezer bees, guys. Put a header at the top of your page, and you could put this at the side, and you could letter in some things. And let me go to a header. For example, I'm going to pick something that you can see on the white. You could put a header in like this that says important. But if you did it this way, and you can layer up. And see, I didn't put that sticker down on my hand and rub it. And now when I'm trying to peel that sticker up, it's tearing and it won't come up. So that right there is the reason why I learned to put stickers on my hand. And here's another way that you could use the little piece that you cut off, is you can layer that up and layer it up along with bullets. So that's a fun way. And another fun way to use your colorful box that you just cut a dovetail in is to lay it, which of course you would probably want it to be a little bit shorter if you wanted it to stay in your box. And then I could come back with my craft knife, which I absolutely have no idea where it is now, and I could cut that off. Or I could leave it just like that and layer with a quote. I could leave it just like that and layer with a quote. I could layer it with another colorful box to write on. Like I could layer it with a colorful box to write on, like this. Or I could layer it up with a quote. I don't want to pick one that has a or I could layer it up with a quote like this. So that's just some fun ways that you can use classic size stickers to work for you in your big happy planner. These were ideas of ways that you can have stickers work on your monthly overview, and then these were ideas of how you can use them in your big vertical box. Now, if you're planning with the big vertical lined, the same concepts I just showed you works. Doesn't matter what layout you're using, you can still use classic size stickers. If you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up. I would love to hear from you how you use classic size stickers in your big planner, how you make them work for you. If you have not purchased a big yet and you would love to, and this video sort of inspired you a little, I would love to hear that. So thanks for joining, and happy planning.